Hello, everyone. I hope that you all are doing well and your families are doing well. My name is Dell, by the way, and I appreciate you tuning in to the channel. Thank you so much. I am back in the garden and just trying to see what else I need to do in certain areas. Um, it is about to rain. I was trying to work in the yard. As you can see, I am sweating. It's so humid, but I just wanted to show you what is going on in the garden now. So before I go any further, actually, I wanted to show you the clearance items that I got from Lowe's. This is a um, salvia. I have about 4 of these already in my front yard, and I could have actually moved one, but I bought that for $4. And let me see what else. These little items here, petunias, these are originally $1.98, so I got them for $1. This one is a mum, and I got this for $1, and another petunia for $1. Not quite sure of what colors they bloom. Let me see. It doesn't say, or I can't see it, but these are some impatiens that I have to put in a specific area, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. And I had my little shears out here cutting like the dead parts off of the plants. Here is a lantana. I did get this for they actually marked this down to 2, so I got that. That's gonna bloom yellow. And I have a geranium, and this was 4. So this is what I got on my clearance today, and I'll show you where I'll be putting them. I almost forgot about this one. This is a tiny diamond Asiatic lily, and I'm not sure what color. Well, it's pink here, and I think it's already bloomed, but this was on clearance as well, and I got this for $4, and this will come back next year, so it will be squeezed up in my cut flower garden somewhere. So that's what I do with the clearance plants, and we're going to put this one in here, but we'll probably put the other one somewhere else. So this section here is right in front of where my peppers are, and the side garden is right there, just to give you a little idea of where that is. Okay, so this is a banana plant that I got on clearance last summer, I believe. It was last summer, and it was $8, and it's finally coming back. I moved it from a different area, and I decided to put it in this bed. I was going to grow vegetables in this bed, but it doesn't get a lot of sun over here, not too much. It gets enough where my collard greens could grow, and I believe the peppers will do fine, but like for in the area where the sun is over on the side, the sun really comes through where my other veggies are. So I figured I'd put some flowers here, and if this doesn't work out, maybe I'll try veggies next year. But I started putting some, these are corbels. My idea is to surround this banana tree or banana plant and just put all kinds of different flowers in here. So far I have corbels that I've moved from, or heucheras that I've moved from other areas of the garden. And then I want to put a drift, well, I don't think that's called a drift, but around here I want to put the rest of these. I want these to be impatient, so that is why I bought these impatiens. I've already dug the hole. This area has compost in it, and I'll add a little fertilizer. I want to be careful so I won't break them, but that is my idea. These are white. I'm going to put 2 to a hole so they can be full. They're actually wet. When I squeeze it just now, it's actually wet. So that is what I plan to do. as one thing while I'm out here. I don't know if I'm gonna be out here too long because it's really hot. And you know how you get hot and then I just start feeling kind of not weak, but it's not a good feeling. So that's where I am now. So I'm gonna add these to that, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I believe I'll have enough to do this with, and then I'll add a little bit of fertilizer. I may not even, I think I may add some fertilizer. Yep, I've got exactly enough. So here are the last two. I thought the white around the green would just be so pretty. So that's what I'm doing out here. So here is what it looks like. I'm gonna put a little bit of water because it's supposed to rain. But this is the idea that I have. And I'm gonna add some more flowers to it as well. And just have a beautiful bed of flowers. Now see this lemon coral sedum? That's one thing I love about it. This fell from somewhere, I'm not sure where. And it'll probably spread in that corner, so I'm not gonna move that, and then that'll be something different too. Also, I moved probably about 10 bearded irises in the fall. I moved them all, they were in here as well. And here is one that decided to come back up. So I don't know if I'm gonna let that stay in or not. This is right behind where this the hostas, and right in front of this little garden bed of peppers. So once I get it all filled in, then I'm going to mulch it. I'm sure it'll look nice. I just don't know exactly what all I want to put in it yet. So I finally finished mulching all of the areas that were left in the previous video. Everything is mulched and looking good. And then I also found 2 plants that I can put in the back, those containers back there at each corner. And I ended up putting some, they're called Carolina something coleus. So I'm gonna let these grow in here wide. I think they would look nice. That color is so pretty, so we'll see. I put one on the other end as well, and I put some impatiens, and I moved some lamb's ear from another part of the garden, so those will bloom white. I think they're red. I don't think they're white. Maybe they are white, but that's what I put here. But I do need to add a little bit of mulch, a little bit more. Wait a minute, is this an ant bed? Uh-oh, we've got a problem. So yeah, that's an ant. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. But that is what is around in this area of this fountain. I gotta clean that out. But other than that, this area is done. So except one thing, and that is, I'll show you that in just a second. Here's the other coleus here. So I hope that this does well. I'm even thinking about adding a little bit more dirt and putting something to hang down. It could be Vinkavine, something like that, or either Creeping Jenny, but both of those are green, and I want type of a contrast. So I don't know, we'll see how it grows out. The next thing I was needing to do over here is to put something in this container right here, which is, let me go in front. This was the last container that need to be filled, and I had some cannas. This is a grape, that's where my grapevine came from, but I moved these from some parts of my yard as well. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put this in the middle. I hope we would get enough sun over here. I think we would, because the limelights are right in front of that, and the limelights bloom very good. So I believe we'll be okay with sun. So I'm going to put those in the middle, and then I will put some type of flowers around. Not sure yet, but I just wanted to put something in this spot, fill this spot, and get that done. So that's what I'll do here. And the rest of this area would be, everything is just complete except putting my decor up on this side. So 1 down, I think 5 more to go. Now I just got to decide what I'm going to plant in the middle. But I believe these bloom red and yellow. So they'll get about, let's see. Oh, this is not working. I'm trying to, anyway, they'll get probably about 3 feet. They get very tall, as you can see over in my sanctuary. So I'm just going to figure out what I'm going to plant on the sides to hang down. And that is done. Here is my endless summer hydrangea. It loves this spot and it's starting to bloom. And this is my favorite plant out here. It is so beautiful, and they get so big, and I love the fact that they go through 2 colors. So this is like a chartreuse or light green, and then it's almost like a periwinkle, and then you get this color. So they get pretty big. So I usually make little flower arrangements out of them, and I just love this. I've still got some work to do on this side of the house, meaning here are my hostas. I've got hostas and ferns over here, and I've got to weed this area, blow up the leaves, and put some mulch down. These are the new blooms or new growth from the ferns for this season. These are new as well. They get pretty big. These are the little, whatever you call them, I'm not sure, spindles, I think, or tendrils. I don't know, but anyway, that's what they grow off of. And they turn brown, and then they turn green. So I have those or down here and down here. So they don't look like much now, but they'll they'll get big. They'll get big like this one is. They'll be like that one. And then this is some type of fern. I'm not sure, but it's not the same as those. But I've got to blow the leaves out, mulch over here, and also clean out this bird bath. So that's right off of the side of the garden, or going into the garden when you first come into the backyard. So we're back to my cut garden, my clearance garden here, and not to be repetitive, just to show you what's kind of coming or getting ready to bloom. And this hopefully will have blooms in the next couple of days. They have buds all over them. These daisies, I know that's going to be so pretty, and so do the mums. They have blooms all over them. These daisies are white. I'm not sure what color. I think this is more like a purple, like a burgundy, and I think that would be so pretty between the two daisies. So these are getting ready to bloom as well. Look at that. I didn't realize these would get that big, but that's going to really be pretty. So I'm looking forward to that. Someone corrected me in my last video. I called these tulips and these are calla lilies. So y'all know I don't know the name, half of the names of these flowers. I love to watch them grow and plant them, and half the time I can't remember the names of them. So I apologize for that incorrect information, but I appreciate the subscriber that corrected me. I don't want to be giving out false information. So those are growing as well. So hopefully we'll be getting some blooms on those soon. And I also forgot that I had a clematis here off the clearance. So I bought this maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm just moving it from another part of the garden where I had it just in the sun. So I've got to take it out of this container. So let's pull it out. This is the clematis, and it already has its trellis, but of course we know it's going to grow huge. It's going to be this color, and this is the name of it. It was $9. It was half off of that. So I don't mind if it's a perennial and I know it's coming back. I'll do that. I'll spend a little bit more, but yeah, so I just actually set this here so it can continue to get some sunshine, and I'll determine where I'm going to put it. I think I'm addicted to flowers. I really do. I think I'm addicted. But hopefully that's not a bad thing. So that's where we are now. And then the next time I come back out here, it's really getting ready to rain. Maybe I'll be able to set some decor up and kind of look at the garden for what it's supposed to be. All of this work I've been doing out here, it's time to really put it together and just kind of sit back and enjoy. So that is what I've been doing out here today. Not much, and just doing an overview or a walkthrough of the garden just to see how things look. I'm still waiting on these, and I know I'm going to be so excited about it. It's growing up all over the place, so I've got to figure that out, and I will. And I did plant the watermelons since I filmed last, and here they are. It's 4 of them, and they are sprouting up a little bit on this little mound, and then the vines can just grow all out in the opening. And if it's too, I think it'll be enough. I think that'll be enough room. So yeah, just trying something different. These are the sugar babies, so I researched, and these don't grow too big, the huge watermelons. So I believe this will work out very good. This will be my first. I've grown I've attempted to grow watermelons before, but they didn't. I had two little small ones. They didn't come to maturity, so I said I'll keep at it until I get it right. I also added, I said that I would, hold on one second, I would add some mulch down here Now remember, we're working on this part right here. So this is going to be, in this area will be rocks. So in the meantime, I went ahead and mulched all of this. As you saw before, this is a walkway. And then I said I needed to get some more bricks to put here to finish off this. So I added some mulch here. And this is brown mulch. This is the rubber mulch. And this is the black regular mulch. I used the last little bit that I had for my re-up and put over here. And then I added the bricks over here. So as I was putting the bricks in the truck, I noticed one was broken. So I had only purchased 4. And it's this one right here that's broken, which nobody could see that unless I really tell them. And the sales clerk told me to go ahead and take it. So that was perfect. I ended up with 5. And it was just perfect because no bricks can get in that little small space. So that was the perfect mishap. All right, and so that'll be on my next video, is when I'll be out here trying to add some decor to specific areas, one being this one, hopefully, because I'm really ready to get this together. Now I do come and sit out here even without it being decorated, and I put a little burner out here, one of the mosquito repellents, and I sit out here, relax, pray, just have a nice little time to myself. So that's all for now in this video. I appreciate you watching, and may the good Lord bless you real good. Take care and have a wonderful and safe weekend.